All right, guys. Sorry, it's my first stream. I just want to make sure I get everything set up properly and kind of find a good a good setup for this. Let me know how I sound and let me know if you guys can see the screen. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and kind of get started. Let's just go ahead and create a brand new folder, and we're gonna call this to do project or to do app. And let's go ahead and open Visual Studio. I'm not sure why that's not working. All right. And now that we have that, we can then just drag this over. And let's go ahead and make this into full screen. And let's go ahead and add our first file, index.html. Let's go ahead and add our CSS. And then let's go ahead and add our script.js file, which is our JavaScript. And I am going to just use JavaScript to build this to-do app. And then maybe in the future, I'll probably do some stuff with React. Okay, let's just go ahead and update this to do app. Then we're going to do coding with J. And then let's go ahead and just say to do app. And then we're just going to type in here to do, just to kind of get something on the screen. Let's go ahead and open this up. And then I'm just going to drag this. And yeah. So now that we have that, let me just bring up my notes here. Okay, let me see. Sorry, I should have this set up. Okay, so yeah, so we're gonna use HTML first. We're gonna go ahead and create all the stuff. So let's go ahead and do this. This main to-do app. This can be the main container that we're at. We're gonna have another container for a title section. And then we're gonna add a H1 here. H1 to do app, and then we're gonna add coding with J at the bottom. We're also gonna add another section for the input section. So we're gonna do input dash section. And then we're gonna have here a input and a button that says add task. Let's say add task. Oh, I messed that up. All right, by coding with J. Let's remove the by coding with J. Okay, so that's gonna be the main things there. Let's create a output section or a task section. So this co-pilot thing that's going on here, kind of like, it's great to kind of learn and stuff because it does kind of give you like a good template, boiler template to how to set up your app as your code. I'm gonna try not using this. I don't know how to hide this. I guess I can't really turn it off, whatever. But regardless, we can kind of see here that says we're going to create a task section, which is an order list, an unordered list. And that's what we're going to go ahead and do. And we're going to add some test data so we can style it together. And then we can then make it dynamic using JavaScript. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Task section. And then we're going to create an unordered list. Order list task list. And then, yeah, let's go ahead and take that out. See how that works. So task 1, completed, delete. Got it. Cool. So this is basically most of the HTML that we got to do for a basic to-do app. Let's go ahead and start styling this. And before we do that, let's go ahead and link it here, which is right there. And then we can defer it here. If you don't if you don't want to do the defer, then we can just put it right here at the bottom of the body. There we go. And now we at least paired up both the JavaScript and then the style. So just to kind of see if everything's working, let's go ahead and just do a general. So for first, let me do the margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing and border box, and we'll do the font family later. But for now, let's see if everything's working. Let's set the background color to, let's see, something that sends out blue, and it's working. Okay. As you see right here. So let's go ahead and save that. And let's go ahead and just kind of center this in the middle. I'm just going to do that by centering the body. We're going to go ahead and display flex, justify content center, align items center, and then how just display flex, justify align items center, position, display flex. There we go. And now it's going to be right in the center. Instead of 100 view width, let's do like 80 so it can be a little bit higher up. We can do 70, why not? Or 60. Cool. Okay, now that we have this, let's go ahead and get the not the task section. It's not the task section. We're gonna get the to-do app. Let's go ahead and add a border of, let's do 2 pixel solid black for now, just to kind of see where it's at. Okay, we're gonna use, let's add some padding of, let's do 20 pixels just to kind of add, let's do a little bit more. for now. And then let's go ahead and do the border radius as well. Let's do 20 pixels. And then we'll do height. Let's set up a height of 500 pixels for now. And then the width 400. Cool. And then let's just center everything else here. Just already in a column. So justify content center. Oh, guys, flux direction column. Center. Instead of center, let's do space around. Space between. No, let's do space around. You know what? Let's revert this back to just center, and then we'll add margins. All right, so let's go ahead and here, minimize this a little bit. I need that. So, it's because I forgot the div names to do at title section. There we go. Okay. Let's just say title section here, so we can kind of keep everything a little bit organized. And then we're going to do the dot title section. Oh, sorry. And let's go ahead and add a margin at the bottom for now of 40 pixels. Let's see if I can move that to-do thing. Margin top, let's do negative 20 pixel. Negative 60 pixel. Negative 100 pixel. Whatever, man. Let's just leave it that for now. Fix it. Text align center. And then we're going to go ahead and add a all right, let's see this dot title section h1. Okay, didn't want to do that, but font size, and let's add a margin bottom here of 20 pixels. Coding with J. Okay. Now that we have that, let's do the title section, but we're going to do the H2. And then we're going to do a little bit smaller than this. So let's do 30 pixels. Coding with J, and then cool. Now that we have that, we're going to go ahead and do the to-do app. This ain't the to-do app. Let's see. The input section. Okay. The input section. We're going to go ahead and I hate this Copilot when I'm trying to code along. But input section, and then since we only have one input, let's just go ahead and do this. Let's do it with 400 pixels. Nope, that's too much. 300 or 200. And then let's add a height of 40 pixels. Let's do 35. 30. Let's do 30. And then we'll do a more padding of 5 pixel, 10 pixel. There we go. And you saw right here that the add new task placeholder right here kind of moved out. Like you can see, if I remove it, it's a little bit too close to this line right here, and that's what I was trying to fix. And then let's go ahead and add a border radius. Border radius of, let's do 10 pixels. Let's do a little bit more. I want it to be like rounder. Perfect. And then we're going to do margin right. And we'll do 10 pixels here. Just kind of separate the button. Okay, and then since we have multiple buttons, we might be able to create some reusable code here. Since this is technically reusable here, let me just move it up here at the very top. And then we're also going to do the button over here. We're going to do, so this is with 200, correct? Yeah, so let's do width of border radius 20, no background color. We'll do this. See how that looks. No, that's too big. Let's do 70 pixels. And you know what? Let's go ahead and remove this task section. Let's just keep it simple and click put add. So we can actually make this a little bit wider or shorter. I mean, let's do 60. Okay. Why is this a button? Input button. Got it. Input type. Add a new task. Okay, let's go ahead and do class here. Input. Section. Input. And then let's go ahead and copy this name. And instead of doing that here, so this leaves it smaller here. And now we have to put this back here. And then the delete, we might just be able to do an X there. But for now, this looks pretty good. To do this coding with Jam, I'll make that a little bit smaller. Font size, let's do this 20 pixel. That's the wrong one. There we go. And then I believe the to-do things are going to be popping up here, or I might make it pop out back here. But for now, let's just edit to see how they're going to look like. And let's go ahead and add a task section. So dot task section with blah, 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 blah. And then let's do the do this height auto, and then we'll do min height 500. There we go. Okay, width, height, 300 pixels. Let's do that so it can grow as it goes. Border 2 pixels solid. Padding, let's do 20 pixels. Overflow, Y scroll. And then we're gonna display flex this. And I'll put everything in the middle. Column, align item center. There we go. No, we don't. Cool. Now that we have that, task section will be task list. Dot task list. With so 100%. Display flex direction column on my center, and then we're gonna do a margin bottom. No, we're gonna do that on the list items, but text decoration, none. No, that's not it. List style, none. There we go. So we got rid of those little bots or dots right there. And then let's focus on the LIs right here. We're gonna do with 100%, display flags, space between, yep, align item center, margin bottom, let's do 20 pixels. All right, I think I only have one viewer here, but for that one viewer, should I leave a border all around the task, or should I create like a container for each individual task? Let me see, task section. Okay, let's do this. Let's just try it out over here. Border radius, and then we gotta add some padding. We're gonna do 20 pixel, 15 pixels. Cool. I kind of want to add a little bit more padding here. All right, but before we do that, let's go ahead and go into Google and get some nice little fonts and colors as well, just to kind of make it look nice. Okay, let's see. Let's do a business font. Let's see what we like from here. Usually just kind of stick to Roboto or something, but let's see what they have for the cute. Picking a font is always the hardest thing of creating a web app. Let's do ToDo app. So we can kind of see how it's gonna look. It kind of looks nice right here. Let's see, fancy. Nope, that's not what we want. Stiff, a little bit. Hmm. Let's use this one. Cool in. Whoa. Why is this like that? Whatever. Let's get this font. Get M code. We're gonna import it, and then we just gotta copy this one right here. Then come up here. And then here in the star, we're gonna use font family. No, what the heck? Colon. I don't know how I feel about that. Sorry, give me a second. I'm just gonna do rebuttal, guys. It's taking way too long. Can never go wrong with this one. Actually, we don't need this one no more. Yeah, this is simple and clean. And while we're at it, let's go ahead and go to go pick up some colors. I usually go to this Coolers website right here. Simple cookies. I just want to start the generator. Definitely not that. Let's go and get the trending palettes. Let's see which one we like. Wow, this one's pretty cool. I like this one. Let's do this. Okay, let me see if I can make a root file. Main color. Okay, which one should be the main one? Let's do this red one. Second color, we'll do this light red. Third color will be this one. And if you guys don't know what this root thing is, it's this it just makes it easier to kind of like switch the colors later on. And I'm gonna move this down here so I can kind of see which ones it is a little bit, since I don't. Okay, let's see. And for the body, there's just gonna be this background right here. Let's go ahead and just add. Let's add the darkest one. Well, actually, let's add the red one. This red one right here. So we're gonna do background color, and then we're gonna actually do the. It's not gonna be the third one. It's gonna be the second one. And now we do that. Then we can do that. See that? And the benefit of having this, I know this is like kind of like a really simple app, but if you were to have, for example, this color multiple times, spread it out through the CSS, because you know CSS files usually get big. Instead of just having to find every single one of them, you can just change the color right here. So I just found out how to do this, so I'm trying to practice a little bit. But I do see that there is that's pretty cool, you know? So let's go ahead and do the ToDo app as well. Background color. And we're going to do not the third color, but we'll do the fourth one for this one, so I can have a little bit of contrast. See? That kind of looks terrible. Okay. Let's do the third color. Perfect. Kind of like that better. Okay. ToDo app. We'll add the radius. We'll make the radius red. We'll make the radius red, the border color red. Var, we'll do that the main color. No, we'll do the second color. This is some terrible colors, man. What am I doing? We'll do the fifth color. So it's gonna be a little bit black, and we'll make this a little bit bolder. There we go. And let's might as well add a box shadow. Looks like this guy now. Let's do this by 2 pixels. 4 pixels. Do this 5 pixel, 5 pixel. And we'll do this one 30 pixel, 50 pixels. 10, 10. There we go. Cool. So now we have that. Let's go ahead and make the color for everything white. And we'll do this. That's the color of the third color. Color. Do third. And then the buttons, we're gonna do a same thing, but we're gonna make the button that light red. C44536. this was the second color. And then we're going to make the color as the third color. Yep. And we're going to add the font weight, 700 or 600. We'll do font size. Let's do 20 pixels. Oh, that's way too big. 18, too big. 16. Perfect. And then let's actually add a border, 1 pixel solid. And then main color, yep. And then on the hover, we're gonna do, see how that works. We want this to transition, so it can look nice. Transition, all ease. Let's do that. And then now we hover. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so the input section, or title section. I think this looks fine for just this section. Or what do you guys think? Here are the colors that we have. So right now we're using this one. I can technically put this background on the title section. Let's see if that works. Let's do that. So let's do color. Now, what number did I have it at? This is the 5th color. Okay. Background color. We're going to do the 5th color. And we're going to add a padding of 40 pixels. And let's see the top and bottom a little bit less. There we go. Border radius, and then we'll make the width a little bit. With 100%. There we go. And I kind of want to, I feel like those colors is not bright enough, so I'm actually just going to use white for this. Let's do white. Okay. I don't know, man. Let's do smoke white. Or white smoke. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So now that we have that, I want to make the add new task a little bit bigger. Input section, input width, height, 40. There we go. And then that means we have to make the buttons a little bit bigger. Height, let's do 40 as well. And then width, we'll do 100 at this point, just to kind of keep a little bit organized, and then we're obviously going to mess around with these later. But for now, let's go down to the list section with 100 display flags, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do this input.li. Actually, it needs to be the other way. li.input. And we're going to do this. Nope. All right, let's do a width of 40 pixels, 50 pixels, height of 50 pixels as well. Nope. So 20 and 20. We're going to make these into circles just to kind of keep the round theme going on. We're going to do border radius 50%. With high border radius 50%. Why is that not working? Does it have to be pixels? Ain't no way it has to be pixels. Okay. I can't really see. Okay, cursor paint border. Border. 1 pixel, solid, main color. I am working on this, right? Yeah, it's just not displaying for some reason. Maybe I have to do it important. I took away the main thing. Class, let's do this. Checkbox. what's going on, huh? Okay. Just want this to be a little bit bigger. Let's see, border radius, height, length, width, max width. See, so because that does that. Let's do with auto. No. With 100%. Max width 500. So 800. Min width. Let's do 400 pixels. So what we had it. Okay. And then we're also going to add is there a margin here already? So margin 20 pixels. Margin left 20 pixel. And we'll do the right as well. So now we squish all the way down, there will still be a little bit of white space. Cool. All right, and then for the input section, let me see. We'll do a with 100%. Min width 200 pixels. Okay. Section. Space evenly. I don't know what's going on, man. I want to make this a lot bigger, but it's not working. So input section, input, and then button. So this section is only, okay. Let's see what's going on. There we go. There we go. It's too big though. Let's do 80, 70. There we go. So now if we, yep, cool. Cool. Sorry, that took a lot longer. I'm also running on like 3 hours of sleep as well. Title section, color. I'll do color. We'll do the main color for this one. Nope, the second color. Yep. And then we'll do the text shadow of so 1 pixel, 1 pixel. We'll do 10 pixels here, and then black. Let's do a little bit less right here. Yeah, let's see that. Cool. Okay. Sorry, give me a second. I think for this is pretty much good to go. Okay. Now to the fun part. You know this was kind of fun, but to the fun part. We're going to go ahead and start working on the JavaScript now that we have this. So I'm going to copy this just to have it. And then I'm just going to paste it here. Let's do this. Just kind of have, just to kind of have it. All right, we're going to start by getting the elements. So let's first get this value. So it'll be input section input. All right, costs input value will equal to document dot query select input value. No, that's not what we named it. Input underscore section dash input dot input section input. This is we're getting the value. We want the value. So now that we have that, we can go to the console over here. And let's go ahead and console. Oh wait, let's do an on click. Cons. Let's get task. Let's just do this. Or cons add task equals. Let's just do that for now. And then we're going to just console log input value. And then for now, just before we set this up properly, just kind of see where it's at. On click, add task. And then if we hit task, nada. Okay, that's crazy. Test. Something's clicking, it's working, but something's wrong. Document.query selected input. input underscore section dot value, input value. Maybe it's like that. Tampoco, fuck. I mean, F. Sorry, guys. Okay, what is working? All right. Well, why is this not working? Document. Let's see. Input value dot value. Okay, well, it works like that. Input value dot value. Okay. So at least we know that we have to get the value like that. All right. So now we're going to do the add button, input section button. Let me make sure that that's what it is. There's no, snap. Give me a second, guys. All right, sorry guys. All right. So let's go ahead and I forgot to add an ID on this one. But since we're using query selector, let's just keep it the same instead of getting the element by ID, because that confuses me every now and then. Class equals. Why is it not letting me add a class? I guess it does have to be an ID. All right, never mind. Class equal. Let's do add button. This is not organized, but it's fine. Button. All right. And then let's go ahead and add an event listener. I might as well get the list too. Say task section. Cons, let's get the task section. Equals document dog. Yep, perfect. And then we're also going to grab the task. The UL. Yep. Just to have it. Task list. This task list, is that what I named it? Yep, cool. I'm going to click, it was function. Come in. Siema. Event listener. Click. I don't want to use the regular. I want to use the arrow function. Pretty sure it's the same thing, but this is what I've been like. What is this? Input value of task equals return constant. Add task item. Ain't no way. context equals if input value dot value. Yup, cool. If task console equals document document that create element li enter HTML input section append input value equals yep. Okay. Well, this is a great thing about having this right here, but I am going to change this section since we already have code that we want. So we're going to add this. And then now that we have that, we got to do task. Sorry, not now. And then rest. Just said it's not working. Okay, what's going on? Why is this not working? Li, yup. So messy. Let's just fix it a little bit. Okay. Li.inner HTML equals we're not creating a const li. Okay, so we have that. Okay, so instead of that, we're gonna do no. So we're gonna do instead of this, we're also gonna get the task list. And I think we just gotta copy this right here and place it in here. Wait. Task looks like append child. Okay, see this. No, okay. Add task is not defined. What do you mean add task is? Input value dot value. Yep, that's fine. Task list append child. So console task list dot append child of li. Okay, what is going on? Unexpected from script. Okay, JavaScript line 1. Oh, sorry. Was that it? Was that really it? Okay, so I added that. So you see it's adding a box. That's not what we want, so something's going on. We only wanted to show one. Why is it getting input value li? Let me see. Do I need to get the Let's see what's going on. Okay. So in this case, we'll have to add this. Okay, let's remove this. And remove this, right? So now we put rest. There we go. Okay, add task is not defined. I get it. It's because we had this. Let's just get this. So now that code should at least fix itself. There we go. And now if we remove this right here, be like, hey, walk the baby. I have a little toddler, so I'm walking the baby. All right, create a to-do app. Check, perfect. That's simple. We gotta work on the delete. Okay. Const delete. I'll give them a add button. I guess I'll have to do this. Do it over here. Class equals delete task. So just name it better. Delete task button. Now I'll go ahead and grab that. Const delete task. That delete task button. Got it. So now we have Alright, so in this case we're gonna add a function. Now we're gonna do const delete tasks will equal to if eTarget.classList.contains equal delete task button, parent element remove, that looks right. Now we gotta add it just like that. Okay, so now we do the rest, delete test. Okay. Take a shower every Friday. Perfect. And I think that's pretty much it, guys. And that's how you create an app. A to-do app. I know it's a little bit more confusing. I can see if I can try adding the local storage. Let me see, implementing local storage. So if I do like local storage, I should probably do like a all task. I think I will have to save it. I do want to like add this to local storage, but I have to go just because my family just got here. But how about this? If you guys enjoyed this video or this live stream, and if you guys followed along, let me know if you guys want me to add this to the local storage. So if you refresh the page, everything will still be there. And if that is the case, then I can definitely do that. But for now, I do appreciate you guys joining the live. I got a couple subscribers, and I appreciate this, and I must try doing this a lot more often, or a little bit more often. Let me just add this to my GitHub really quick, just so I can kind of build up my streak on GitHub. I have this GitHub app on my laptop. I'll do this like that. Let's go ahead and create a new repository. ToDo app. Let's see this ToDo app JavaScript. Created a ToDo app on JavaScript using JavaScript. We'll do the ToDo builder. ToDo. Okay, I don't know why that happened, but it's right there. Alright, and then no changes are made, so let's just see what happened here. Let's pass it there. And then we can then just initial commit. And publish repository. And I'll keep this open just in case you guys want to see it. And then this code is probably not working here just because it is now here. We can close this out. Don't save, don't save, don't save. But now we can just open a new one and everything should still be working the same way. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Well, thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.